Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of our Let's Play for XCOM Chimera Squad. City Anarchy's going up quite a bit. We're about halfway to failing this entire thing, but I feel like we're a little bit more under control than it looks like. We've only got 2 turns until this spec ops comes up, which will let us reduce it by 3. And then we have, 4 turns until we can reduce it by another one. So I think we're going to be okay. We got 2 zones out of control, but we're going to be able to get this one under control here in just a second. So then it's just 1 that's ticking up. We'll see. We'll have to go from there. But let's come back over here. Let's see. What do we do with these guys? So your training completed. You finished your HP boost. What else can we do for you? No other things that we can do. What can we do for maybe Claymore? Increases armor. Sure, why not? I think we should always be training somebody. So I think that's a good move. Yeah, we know about all that. Agents idle, we know about that. I have a decent amount of credits, but I don't feel like there's anything else I want to do right this second. Maybe once this assembly is done. I forget what we're working on, actually. Oh, we're doing the breach explosives. I was like, are we doing the enhanced submachine gun? No, we're doing the breach explosives. So, which will be nice, I think. All right, no, I think without anything else to do, I think we just go for this. Do we want to bring the other person with us? I don't think so. I think this is still the group we want. It's a solid group. Let's come up here and do this one. -2 unrest, yes. 40 credits is not a lot, but it's something. Very difficult mission.
Nearby hostiles may rush in to back up their allies. Should a hostile force push back, hold steady until you've dealt with their reinforcements.
Alright, so we're going to have 2 projected encounters. Door, security door, window, and wall. We want to make sure we have some breaching charges, which... Why am I not seeing breaching charges? Oh, there we are. We do have some breaching charges on Patchwork. Apollo technically has some, but who cares? We also have the key cards for the security doors. So we have a few options here. I think this is good. Excuse me, apologize for the yawn. No, I think nothing's changed since the last mission. Let's go for it. Jump right in.
Sacred Coil claimed these apartments as territory. The hybrid residents disagreed. Take down this glorified protection racket. The people who live here deserve better than Sacred Coil.
They call themselves champions of the hybrid cause. They're scum. Nothing more.
Cool. Alright. Let's do it. Let's see here. Likely. Sorry, my mouth. Units can use the run and gun ability on their first turn. That's pretty good. Successful shots at enemies will crit. That's really good. All non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. And first unit through this entrance gets +1 army for the encounter. Sure. We'll at least send somebody through that. And then... Do we want to send anybody else? Honestly, I mean, they're going to be surprised. And then she just gets the +1 armor. That's probably plenty. And then we'll send somebody through here. Run and gun. I don't know, maybe Blue Blood with run and gun might be alright. And then we'll send Terminal and Zephyr through here. We'll send Zephyr first and then Terminal. What's the order we want to go here? I think we send you last, so I think that's still okay. You first. I think this is okay. 1, 2, 3. No, I think this is good.
Don't bunch up.
Making a back door.
Alright, so we do have a few aggressive enemies here. Not going to be able to kill that one right away. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll do as much damage as we can here. We could do some damage to this guy with the Lancer shot, but I don't think it's worth that much. We'll just do this. As much damage as we can to that thing. Although I don't know that we're going to be able to see that thing from down here, so maybe that was a mistake sending him through there. You can get rid of the alert thing, so we'll go to send you after the purifier, I guess. One less guy acting, unless we can... Well, we can go after this android. Finish this android off. Actually, that might be the right move. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know if anything else can be able to run up there and deal with that guy. Alright, so then you really don't have very good shots. I mean, we have the command over there. I'm hoping what's-her-name can shoot this turret, and we'll just deal with the turret. Okay, you're gonna be able to do the turret. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully this knocks out the turret. One less thing we have to worry about. And we're going to take some damage. I knew we were going to take damage on this one. And then you're going to be able to run up, hopefully get rid of that robot. Yeah, there we go. That works, I think. I think that was about the most damage we were going to be able to do no matter what we did. Collect the evidence. We only have 2 rounds to do that. Do lightning hands on something. I mean, might as well. It's free. We also have the adhesion grenade. Not feeling super critical on that right this second. Oh, we also have running gun. Take an action after dashing. Ooh. Can we dash into a spot where we can better use our whatchamacalled? Our Lancer shot? Well, let's start with lightning hands, because that's just free. Disoriented too, that's pretty good. And then we can always running gun to reposition. And then Lancer shot maybe? Like what if we run a gun over here, Lancer shot through these things or something like that. Although we can't really get that far to be able to get both of those, I don't think. Not without exposing myself heavily. Honestly, I think we'll save that for maybe some other... Maybe we still keep it? I actually don't know. But let's just start with... I'll just run down here and subdue that guy. Wait, he's not the next one to act. We'll just Deadeye. I'm tempted to just do this, because if he hits, I'll probably just Deadeye again, or shoot again, or something like that. And if he misses, I might just... I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think this is... It's a 50-50 shot. I mean, I should really just go for the Purifier, huh? Yeah, let's just go for the Purifier. Guaranteed kill. 9 damage. Please do that again over here, buddy. I think the extra damage potential... I mean, 62 and 53 is not a huge difference. They're both high chance of missing. But if we hit with this one, which we did, we do 7 damage. Alright, we're going to take some damage from the commando. I do that. Or... just a smoke grenade. Okay. I'll accept that. This Guardian is next to act. Just crippling blow this Guardian, then let that Arc Guardian do whatever it's going to do. I mean, nobody down here is within danger of dying right now. We're good. So I think the best move is just to get rid of this Guardian up here. I will try and stick my tail out there a little bit. Maybe take some flak.
Target down for good.
Just with parry. I mean, I could always move down here and be the target, but without parry, there's no point.
Finding the flank.
Are you gonna come up and shoot me? Please do. Yeah, go ahead, shoot me. Shoot me. Or do that, which is too far away from that guy, so never mind. I mean, it still gives you a big chunk of armor. Alright, can do cooperation. Honestly, cooperating her might not be the worst idea. Or him. No, I think this is fine. Let's cooperate Blue Blood. I don't think it really matters one way or the other. I mean, in theory, we could... Oh, I thought we could run again. Oh, it's only that first one. Alright, that's fair. Fair enough. 64%. It's a little bit better. And that last one. Only did 3 damage, but goodness, still did something. We changed shots. 41%, 27%. I mean, it's unlikely, right? Maybe we should just safeguard and call it a day. Just to stay on top of any health issues. Like blue blood or... Yeah, it's probably fine. So I got a couple people that can act before this commando goes. So I think that's going to be okay. Alright. I could stasis field somebody. Oh, did you get the 3? You did get 3 from him. It just didn't look like it at first. Probably the right move to stasis field somebody. What's our shot here? It's 92% up there. Although we're not really planning on shooting. We're planning on chaining jolting, I think. Get some guaranteed damage. Yeah, let's just stasis field this guy. Get him out of the picture.
Target grounded.
And then we could technically have a chance to do more damage with the shot than we do with the chaining jolt from here. And since it's not a robot, for the once we're actually going to shoot with her, that's kind of funny. Why not?
Weapons running low.
It's fair. Probably take your free reload. And then maybe run up and bash this dude. Yeah, it's probably okay.
Good to go. Hostile is down and out.
And then maybe Zephyr can just move up to that thing. I don't know if it really matters where we move you, Zephyr. It's probably going to trigger reinforcements, but we still have a couple people that can act. So I think this is okay. Yeah, let's just prepare. Be ready. Move up in the next list. Nothing. I guess we have to clear this commando then. Alright, fair enough. I'm just going to move you up. And then throw a heal. Just kind of get in a better position against the commando. Sure, the commando's going to trigger at a bad time for us. Oh, there he goes. So we do have a couple actions before he goes, so we're going to be fine. We just shoot him? No, we won't shoot him, gentlemen. We can't shoot him very well from here.
Shocking hostile. Go on. Fight from the rear.
Just probably because of the shroud. I mean, I could have moved over on this side maybe and still done more damage, but this is fine. Because we're going to be able to kill him right here. Or better to subdue because chance of some intel. I think we've already subdued. I think this is our 4th, so puts us almost at 100% chance. One more will be good. Pretty clean. I mean, we took a little bit of damage, but we were expected. That was just on the breach.
Into a weapons lab. They're using the residents as forced labor.
It's not just weapons. There's some specialized tooling here. Don't know what it's for.
The plot thickens. Oh, we do have a security door. And we have several people that can go through it. There are a few aggressive enemies. Last unit through this entrance. Wait, sorry. I'm trying to see what it said. We're definitely going to go through here, though. We'll send Blue Blood first. I like him going first. We'll send Patrick next. We'll send... Yeah, we'll send Terminal to Zephyr. That's probably okay. Last unit through this entrance automatically activates Overwatch. Oh, no. In that case. Never mind. We will put Zephyr here and Terminal there. And that will work. Because Overwatch on Zephyr makes no difference.
Breach! Breach!
Seems like this will be a pretty safe entrance. I mean, we can Lancer shot. I don't know if it really matters, but we might as well. Just guarantee 100%. Of course I missed. Sure, Fearless Advance, although I think this guy's going to be dead after the next person. Maybe not, only 78%. Yeah, so it's good that he moved over there.
Smash the hostile.
There's actually a lot of mobs in here, but none for the breach itself. Wow. There are a lot of units here. What? We could get a massive... I think we can get a massive phase lance from over here somewhere. Too bad we can't get it from Like, we might what we can do is probably maybe move here, and I think we can phase lance through those guys. Maybe. Does phase lance do friendlies as well? I don't know. But let's start with the lightning hands, because that's just too obvious, I think. We do the commando here, and then we phase lance through the commando, he will die. Because the phase lance only does... I think it's only the 4 to 5 damage, so I think this is the right move. Start with this, move up, phase lance. Yes. Get one of these guys killed off. I think we can get a good angle from back here. It's hard to tell. We may only get angle on these two guys. It's really hard to tell, but I think this is the right move. Oh, do we want to team up? Well, we may get some reinforcements later, but I feel like a team up is probably okay. And if we're going to team up anybody, I mean, we could team up Terminal. Teaming up Zephyr would be bad either, because he's got some of those awesome AE abilities. Let's team up Terminal. If worst case, what Terminal can do is she can do the thing where she gives Zephyr an extra move. So we'll team up Terminal. I mean, maybe I wanted to wait for it, but I think this is okay. We're going to move you here. I'm hoping you get a good Lancer shot.
Rolling out.
Or phase lance, I should say. Does it do damage to me? I think it does. I'm almost willing to accept it, though. Honestly, because just the amount of damage we're going to be able to do to all these mobs, I think overpowers the amount of damage we might do to ourselves. Yeah, it looks like Zephyr is in the list. I still think this is okay. I think Zephyr's got 2 armor on her right now, right? Is that what it says? I don't see armor on here, so that's kind of odd, but I still think this is okay. Because we are going to get damage on everybody else. Zephyr, she's not going to die, so... No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Except a little bit of damage. Nothing to the world. Massive damage through there. No, that was well worth it. I forgot of the cascading effect where it did more and more damage every time it went through. No, that was well worth it, even with the damage to Zephyr. Sorry, Zephyr. I really am. But, oh boy. We'll be able to mind control the android, so really it's just this Ronin we need to deal with. Cooperate maybe, then just safeguard Zephyr. Let Zephyr run over here and deal with the Ronin. Something like that, maybe. I think that's okay. So let's safeguard Zephyr.
Let's get your insides back inside.
And then let's also just chain shot here. Not bad amount of damage. And it's possible, like, I could do a zap over here that would chain to the Ronin. 70% chance is not bad. It's way more damage than anything Zephyr's going to be able to do in one shot here, right? Yeah, let's go for it. Alright, so we got a couple kind of graze types of effects. So we didn't really do that much, unfortunately. But that's okay. We just stasis the Ronin. Program the android. Android get to fire this turn. Stasis the Ronin. Or one of our guys. Chaining Jolt there. Neither one of those is going to chain it far enough, though. I think we do stasis the Ronin. That's probably okay. Gives us some time to deal with it properly. And then we'll probably just mind control the android. Because it should be a pretty high chance. I was say 91% chance. It's pretty good. So I have this mech to deal with, but I'm not too worried about the mech at the moment. In fact, this guy's going to be able to do something here. Can I prime self-destruct and then go self-destruct on him? I love that they hit their head to self-destruct. Looks like we cannot. We'll just overwatch through here, just to give us a chance to get that guy if he tries to come through here. Which doesn't look like he's going to right this second. I can go crippling below this guy, and then come back and hide back here to force him to come through here to get the overwatch shot. I think that's actually going to be a good move.
Fracturing.
I didn't even disabled his weapon. So he's going to have to reload and then move up if he does that at all. So no, I think this is fine. Let's just... Do we even have to go any very far? Just hide around the corner, maybe? I'll be okay. This is it. Come on through. There we go. Oh, of course you missed. That would have been huge. And then he has to reload. So I didn't think he was going to be able to take a shot anyway. So that worked out. Alright. Can only dead IU. Can we come subdue the mech? Can with 2 different people, maybe. Which is probably okay. Or we could just wait for her to be able to do her thing. Eh, this is fine. We'll do a subdue there, and we'll do a subdue with her. Because there's really nothing else we need to do right this second anyway. Oh, she can't subdue. She's too far away. And we'll just take a reload then. And maybe we heal somebody just to pop some armor on them. Actually, Zephyr technically still needs a little bit of a heal. Alright, so this did come up. I wasn't sure. I thought it might pop up here in a second. Which is fine. Do have a couple people that can do stuff here. We could actually do a subdue here. Although I think the chaining jolt's probably the best. It's hard to say, actually. I'll just run up on him and shoot him point blank, and then hope the android can do something. Although I'd probably just let the android run up and blow him up. So, actually, at that point, I think the chaining jolt does potentially set him up. I think this does 4 damage. It may only do 3. But I definitely don't want her to be in the bomb radius. We'll try this. Worst case, Ronan gets a shot off or something, but can't imagine one Ronan's going to be able to do enough to hurt us. Alright, can we just move over here and then trigger self-destruct? I think I could have hit the button and then done it, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh, it does only do 3 damage. Alright, fair enough. That's alright. Oh no, I did 4. Perfect. There you go. And now we just got the mech to deal with, which we can do with a crippling blow.
Shattering.
We're going to get reinforcements. I expected as much. And we're going to have to survive for 3 rounds. Wow. Reinforcements coming from there, maybe. Or there. Or there. Okay. So. Honestly, you can just parry where you're at. We kind of want to keep you centralized anyway. These other guys, we kind of want to position up. Take some Overwatch positions. Now you cover this way. One of you guys will move up. That's a terminal. Just move up to here. I think it's gonna be okay. And Overwatch that way. Whatever's coming through here. And then I'm going to move you up. You could probably Overwatch from where you're at, but we'll just move you up to, I don't know, here, a little bit closer. So they're going to come through that door. We'll at least get a shot off. Couple robots. Should be able to deal with one of them. I think now's a good time for crowd control. Yes, yes. Some really good damage here. Make sure I'm hitting all three of them.
Solid hit.
Okay. Do have reinforcements coming. You're actually not within range of shooting anything. Could just overwatch you because we know something's gonna come through one of these other doors here in a second. It's probably actually okay. Just keep triggering your overwatch. Because these two should be able to deal with these guys.
Smart thinking.
I don't think I'd change that or anything, honestly. Actually, if I cooperate her and she zaps them, that kills them both, and she can still overwatch this door back here. That works. Because I'm pretty sure change up will... Oh, it won't. I assumed they were close enough. That's frustrating. Well, we'll change out the android.
Overloading target.
Don't knock precision.
I thought they might be... They're just one tile too far, I guess. She's still going to get a turn before that thing does, so that's okay. And you can still do the overwatch, which is okay. Because they're probably taking turns through each of the windows, so they're probably coming through one of these other two windows. And then you can just... Honestly, you can just zap this guy now. Or we can subdue it, but... Wish there was a way to get an overwatch again, but that's okay. We'll just zap him, be done with it.
Tilting the target. Go on. Bot.
Yep, coming through here. Glad I overwatched you. Or I'm not glad I overwatched you because you missed.
We will move.
Okay. We can bash you and then run away. And then I could probably just run away with him and then let them come through this door. I can actually probably bash you as well, can't I? Your next act. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll bash you. I think I can still run away.
It's like hitting stone. There has to be a way in.
I kind of want to move you a little bit further than just right here because I don't want them to be able to get in this doorway immediately. Oh, I can't quite get over here. Let's just move all the way back to here. Although that might have been where I wanted to position him with his overwatch, to be honest. Yeah, actually that would have been... Whoops. I mean, I can move him here. No, he's still going to be in line of sight. I do have lightning hands, though. I mean, I can lightning hands you, but you're shut down at the moment, right? So, I think I'd rather lightning hands one of these guys. And actually, I can move up and phase lance. Definitely kill him. Maybe do enough damage to kill him. That actually might be the best move.
Light it up.
I was saying with the cascading lance, it might do enough to the android, but I wasn't sure. Didn't, but that's okay. So you're still shut down. Which means we still have to deal with you. We can't just ignore you. This android is going to get to act here, unfortunately. Because there's not much I can do to get you in a position to fire. And we do know they're coming through this door now, right? I'm assuming they come through each one of them. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just overwatch here. It's unfortunate. He's probably going to take some damage here. I don't think it's going to be too bad, though. You just going to run up and bomb me? Oh, you should be. Alright. Alright, so you should be able to move up. Take a shot. Or like zap the android or something like that. Which is fine. I can reprogram you. But I think I'd rather just get rid of you. Save my reprogram for the next wave, maybe.
Whittle 'em down.
Alright, as expected. I'll say, please do some damage at point blank here. Oh, we have crowd control up. Perfect. Definitely a good time to do crowd control. Are you going to actually take damage from the crowd control? No.
I'll bring you down.
Alright, so you're still stunned at the moment. There's not really much I can do with you, though. I mean, I can try and move you up, but I don't think you can be able to get close enough to get a shot off. We can try. Just move up to the doorway. Try to get some sort of shot. I guess we can see. If I can get some vision. Okay. Wait a minute. Why is it not? There we go. Not there. There. So here we will have a shot. What about here? Nope. Alright, so let's move up to here. Alright, so I know it is. Reposition. Come on. Are you going to move? Why are you not moving? Weird angles. And we'd like to get rid of this android. Because the other one's still, at the moment, still stunned. So this is the one that's dangerous.
Got the hostile.
Alright, so you're active now. And you are going to shoot. Nah. At least you missed.
Panic fire. They're on edge.
Alright, we'll just take the subdue here.
And stay down.
And then you guys can deal with this guy. Quick and easy. We'll just shoot him. Or zap him, I should say.
Melting hardware.
Don't knock
Pretty actually relatively easy mission, if that's all it is.
Drop to my top.
Wasn't too bad. Yeah, lightly wounded, nothing bad, unharmed. I mean, even this wound was self-inflicted. And we got the 5 enemies for the intel. Perfect. That lowers the stuff for one of them. Still got a little bit more. We got City Anarchies up to 8, which is scary, but
Excellent work.
we're getting there.
City 31 sees the true face of Sacred Coil, and they don't like it.
Ooh. Ooh. Sizable number of Andromedons. Or harness the psionic training to recover from wounds. Ooh. I feel like if we just knock them out, like if we kill them in one fell swoop, which was what we usually try to do anyway, the recovering from wounds is irrelevant. Andromedon sounds scary. So let's go with this one. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and check through these things next time.
Get to it. You people hear this
Floyd.
stare crap? Whoever's behind it knows their way around Advent propaganda. They say don't talk, don't think, but let me tell you how the world is. That's your first clue. The voice on the radio is never your friend.
Alright, well, there we go. Yeah, we'll go check through all these promotions, everything like that next time. Obviously, City Anarchy is getting a little scary, but I think we're going to be okay still. But I do appreciate you watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.